Our world is loud, not just loud in volume but in information. We are sonically overloaded, from the moment we wake to the digital ping of an alarm, to the endless scroll. The Zoom calls, the 24-hour news cycle. Our brains are in a constant state of high alert, a state of digital noise. But humanity has always sought refuge for millennia. In the quiet solitude of monasteries, temples, and sacred groves, we found an antidote, and that antidote was not silence. It was a different kind of sound, a sound that was structured, intentional, a sound believed to be a tool. We are living in a chronic state of beta. That's the neurological term for the brainwave frequency of high alert, of focus, of anxiety. We are on all the time, and our bodies are paying the price. We call it burnout, anxiety, chronic stress. Our ancestors called it disharmony. It's for thousands of years, mystics, monks, and healers insisted that specific pure sounds could do more than just calm us down. They believed they could heal us. In India, it was called nada yoga, the yoga of sound. In ancient Greece, Pythagoras allegedly used music to cure physical and mental ailments. And in the hidden monasteries of Tibet, monks used the complex harmonics of singing bowls to enter profound states of meditation. Today, we see the echo of this wisdom everywhere. We call it sound healing, frequency therapy, or we search for Solfeggio frequencies on YouTube, hoping a 30-minute track will fix our lives. It's to the modern skeptical mind, it all sounds like pseudoscience, a miracle tone, a frequency that repairs DNA. It's easy to dismiss. But what if the ancient mystics and the modern neuroscientists were simply using different languages to describe the exact same thing? What if the magic of healing frequencies isn't magic at all, but a lost science? A provable biological mechanism that we are only just beginning to rediscover. This is the hard science behind the sound that heals. Our first clue lies in a mystery, the Solfeggio frequency. It's the story, as it's often told, is captivating. In the 1970s, a physician and researcher named Dr. Joseph Puleo was researching medieval Gregorian chants. He claimed to have found a pattern, a set of 6 specific, lost frequencies lauded within the original hymns, particularly the hymn to St. John the Baptist. These were 396 Hz set to liberate guilt and fear, 417 Hz to undo situations and facilitate change, 528 Hz, the miracle tone for transformation, and, allegedly, DNA repair, 639 Hz for connection and relationships, 741 Hz for awakening intuition, and 852 Hz for returning to spiritual order. This is where the story gets controversial. Historians and musicologists debate this origin story fiercely. The idea that these specific tones were lost and suppressed by the church is a compelling narrative historical proof. And the claim of DNA repair, that's an extraordinary claim, largely based on a single biochemist's work with 528 Hz in a lab, which has not been widely robot or accepted. It's easy to get lost in this debate. It's easy to dismiss the entire field because of it. But here's the crucial pivot. The historical proof isn't the point. The physical proof is. This is Dr. Hans Jenny. In the 1960s, this Swiss physician and scientist dedicated himself to a field he named Cymatics, from the Greek chema, meaning wave. Cymatics is simply the science of making sound visible. Jenny placed fine powders, like sand or lycobodium powder, and even liquids, onto metal plates. He then vibrated these plates with a frequency generator, piping pure single tones into them. What he saw was breathtaking. Out of chaos came order. A simple, invisible sound wave could organize physical matter into complex, beautiful, and predictable geometric forms. It's the higher the frequency, the more complex the pattern. He saw the shapes of turtle shells, the patterns of sunflowers, the very architecture of nature, emerging from pure vibration. Cymatics proved unequivocally that sound has a structural organization power. It is a formative force. Now consider this. The human body is over 70% water. It's our cells, our organs, our very tissues are a liquid medium. This is where many researchers, like the controversial Dr. Masaru Emoto, built their theories that if sound could shape sand, It could also shape the water in our cells. But we don't even need to go that far. We don't need to debate water memory. We just need to ask one simple scientific question. If an invisible frequency can bring order to inanimate matter on a plate, what can it do to the living circuitry inside our brain? The most provable, measurable, and profound magic of sound lies in a simple physics principle: sympathetic resonance, or entrainment. It's the reason a specific note sung by an opera singer can shatter a wine glass. The singer's voice matches the glass's natural resonant frequency, and the energy builds until the glass can no longer contain it. But enchainment also works in reverse. If you strike one tuning fork, another tuning fork of the same frequency placed nearby will spontaneously begin to vibrate with it. It catches the frequency. Our brains are a symphony of tuning forks. Your brain is not a static object. It is a living bioelectrical organ, pulsing with activity. We can measure this activity with an egg, and this electrical pulsing, these are your brain waves. Like a musical score, they have different frequencies, and each one corresponds to a different state of consciousness. Beta, 13 to 30 Hertz. This is where most of us live, awake, alert, focused, problem solving. But in its high range, it's the frequency of anxiety, stress, and fight or flight. MIAF, 8 to 13 Hertz. This is the bridge, the frequency of calm focus, light meditation, creativity, the flow state. You are awake but relaxed. Theta, 4 to 8 Hertz. My deep meditation, REM sleep, the state of profound creativity, insight, and memory consolidation. Delta, 0.5 to 4 Hertz. Some the slowest, deepest waves, deep, dreamless sleep. It's the state of essential physical healing and regeneration. This is the core of brainwave entrainment, when your brain is presented with a strong, persistent external frequency, boa, like the pulsing hum of a Tibetan bowl or a specific solfeggio tone. Deep will, through sympathetic resonance, abandon its current frequency and lock on to the new one. You aren't just listening to the sound, your brain is becoming the sound. You are quite literally tuning your own consciousness. You are using an external engineered sound to command your brain to move from a state of beta anxiety into a state of alpha focus, theta creativity, or delta rest. It's now this tuning can be delivered in several ways, and this is where many people get confused. First, you have monaural beats. This is the simplest form, a single pulsing sound, na beat paris, played. The brain entrains directly to that pulse. This is essentially how ancient tools, like shamanic drumming or Tibetan bowls work. The bowl itself doesn't just create one note, it creates a complex layer of harmonics and overtones that pulse, or beat, against each other. Your brain locks onto that pulse. Second, you have binaural beats. This is the one you've likely heard of, and it's a brilliant piece of audio psychoacoustics. This requires headphones. To binaural beat, place two slightly different frequencies in each ear. For example, 400 Hz in your left ear and 410 Hz in your right. Your brain, hearing these two inputs, gets confused. It tries to resolve the difference, and in doing so, it manufactures a third, phantom frequency, in this case 10 Hz. What is 10 Hz? It's the exact middle of the alpha brainwave state. The brain creates the enchainment frequency inside its own processing center. It's not a sound from the outside, it's a state generated from within. Finally, there are isochronic tones. These are similar to monaural beats, na single tone, pulsing on and off. They don't require headphones and are considered by some researchers to be even more effective than binaural beats at creating a strong enchainment response, because the on-off contrast is so distinct, whether it's the complex, ancient technology of a hand-hammered bowl or the digital precision of a binaural beat. The principle is identical. You are providing a map for your brain, a stable, predictable, and calm frequency in a world that offers only noise. But the science doesn't stop in the brain. For many, the most powerful effects of sound healing are felt in the body. Why, when you hear a deep resonant tone, do you feel it in your chest? Why does a sound bath feel like it's vibrating your stress away? This isn't your imagination. It's the second profound mechanism of sound, the vagus nerve. This is the vagus nerve, the longest, most complex cranial nerve in your body. The name vagus comes from the Latin for wanderer, and for good reason. It wanders from your brainstem, down through your throat, to your heart, your lungs, your diaphragm, and all the way to your gut. It is the main component of your parasympathetic nervous system. Think of your nervous system as having two modes. The sympathetic, this is fight or flight. It's your gas pedal. It floods you with cold and adrenaline, heart races, breath is shallow, muscles tense. The parasympathetic, this is rest and digest. It's your brake pedal. It's activated by the vagus nerve. Heart slows, digestion begins, inflammation reduces. Our modern high-stress beta talibs mean our gas pedal is floored and our brake pedal is broken. This is where sound becomes a physical intervention. The vagus nerve is unique. It passes directly behind our vocal cords and through our inner ear. It is exquisitely sensitive to vibration. When you hum, chant, om, or even sing, you're manually vibrating your vagus nerve, sending a signal to your brain that says, I am safe. And when you're exposed to the deep, physical, low-frequency vibrations of a large singing bowl, a gong, or a deep solfeggio tone, it is no longer an auditory experience. It is a tactile one. The physical sound waves, the actual kinetic energy, it traveling through the water in your body and physically stimulating the vagus nerve. This is the aha moment. The healing is not magic. It is a direct biological command. The vibration stimulates the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve, in turn, tells the brain to switch from sympathetic, stress, to parasympathetic, calm. It releases a tometer called acetylcholine, which acts as a brake on your heart rate. Your heart rate variability, RevRuv, key marker of health, improves. Your blood pressure drops, your cold levels fall. This isn't belief, this is biology. It's the ancient monks chanting in their monasteries for hours, the yogis humming Om. They weren't just praying, they were engineering their own nervous systems. They were manually activating the brake pedal that our modern world has forgotten. So, are Solfeggio frequencies a miracle cure? Oh, can 528 Hz truly repair your DNA? Perhaps the true miracle is the body's own profound, innate ability to heal itself, given the right conditions. In our loud, chaotic beta wave world, we have simply lost access to those conditions. We've forgotten where the brake pedal is. The healing isn't in the frequency. The healing is in the state. The frequency helps you access. These ancient sounds mean the hum of a monk to the precision of a binaural beat, not a cure. They are a tool, they are a key, left for us by the ancients, and now reverse-engineered by modern science, a key to bypass the noise of the conscious, monkey mind, to directly command the brain to enter a state of alpha focus, to physically stimulate the vagus nerve and activate our body's own healing system, and to access the profound states of stillness that our ancestors knew was not a luxury, but a necessity. The ancients left us a map, modern science just gave us the user's manual. The only thing left is to listen. Thank you for listening with openness and sincerity. In this loud and hurried world, taking a moment to truly listen, not just with your ears but with your heart, is already an act of healing. May you find within that quiet moment a gentle peace within yourself.